While reacting to the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter on livestream, Renato Moicano gives his thoughts on one of the fighters crying.
The guy's crying on the first episode. You, my friend. This guy gonna lose. One day without the family and the guy already crying. He's ain't about the life, my friend. First day you crying? On show, on TV? Look, his dog only had 3 legs, bro.
Alex Pereira recently discussed his run-in with Israel Adesanya at the airport.
Bom, pessoal, olha só. Último dia na Austrália, né? Bom, agora chegando aqui em Los Angeles. E olha só que eu encontro aqui, ó. Adivinhe, hã? Uma chance. Erraram. Israel Adesanya. Chama.
Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Pereira said we were both in Australia and at the same hotel. Some people from my crew saw him there, but we never actually met there. When we were leaving, at the Los Angeles to New York connection, we met in line and said hi, had some laughs. I got there first, he came in after, and we greeted. The rivalry will always exist. I'm fighting Jan Blachowicz now. I have to have a rivalry with the guy I'm fighting, you know? He's in there and he wants to kill me, and I want to do the same to him. How am I going to treat him nicely? I have to be mean in there. It's the same thing with Adesanya. For example, if I were to fight him again, we would have a rivalry. But now, why? We'll meet Adesanya, he's there with a teammate, I'm in the same spot, and we can't cross paths because we'll destroy the whole place and beat each other up? That doesn't exist. That type of rivalry doesn't exist with me. I can make 185 right now. If I had to make 185 on July 29th, I could. But I have to give my body a rest from this weight cut, so I'll fight 2 or 3 times in this division. I don't know what can happen next, but I think I'll be recovered to fight again at 185. On potentially fighting Jamal Hill if he defeats Jan Blachowicz, Pereira continued, it's a fight that will sell a lot. I think he's going to fight one more time and I'll root for him to win, because it's a fight that will sell a lot, and that's a fight that I want if I were to choose. Between Prochazka and Jamal, I'd choose Jamal. I think Blachowicz is more technical. Jamal is more crazy. Hits a bit too open, which is dangerous, but at the same time, that's very good for me. Recently, Conor McGregor and Alexander Volkanovski had a back and forth on Twitter. Volk called out Conor McGregor to fight at lightweight, and Conor responded asking Volk if he was afraid to fight in the heavier weight class. John McCarthy on the Weighing In podcast reacts to this. John says although he'd love to see Conor come back and be what he used to be, you can't be a UFC world champion and do as much partying as he does.
He's doing things at times you look and you go, I know that you want to be back to where you were at. I know you do, but life has changed, and having kids and all the businesses and everything as far as your focus is not what it once was. And that's what made you who you are. And you got to figure out, you know, what's important to you. Is it, you know, coming down in weight? Because look at, obviously he put on a lot of weight. Now I'm not saying it was fat weight. He got muscular. He got, you know, gained a lot of muscular size, but that's not good for fighting. To sit there and say, I'm going to be more powerful. Bullshit. Okay. You're going to have to lose most of what you put on there and stuff to come back to that point. And he's got to figure out what is it he really wants. Because this whole thing with, you know, they have the Ultimate Fighter thing. It just started up and you've got, you know, Chandler on one side and you got him on the other, but I guess he just entered the USADA pool. So they're saying 6 months from now, you know, that damn season of the Ultimate Fighter is going to be long gone.
Yep.
And over, you know, in that 6 month period. And is it that, you know, Conor wants to get back to being that fighter that he was? It's not going to be an easy thing for him to do because he's a different person. You see him, you know, doing stuff, partying and stuff. And, hey, I'm 100% behind you. Go party, dude. Man, you have earned it.
Yeah.
But what you're doing there is contrary to what you say you want to be. You can't be a partier and be the champion now. You've got to take all of what made you who you are and intensify it based upon you are getting older. All these things have changed. You have had injuries. It's just part of being, you know, in the fight game. You can't have all those outside interests. You can't have that outside interference. It doesn't work.
Former UFC heavyweight Greg Hardy got dropped twice last night in Team Combat League boxing. Hardy was boxing Alexander Flores and lost via knockout in the 17th round. Hardy posted this to his Instagram. He wrote, "Win some, you lose some. Tonight was my night for the first fight, and the second I got sloppy looking for a knockout. Forgot to fight my fight and paid the price against a good boxer. More to learn. You trolls have fun. I'll be back tomorrow to talk ish." He followed up with this.
Laugh now. Not gonna be for long. Remember, it's like my amateur career. We just get started and we learn. I'm gonna figure it out though. No big deal. Fought a great fighter, had mad experience. Got me some experience. Hands down, man down. You know how that goes, no excuses. But remember, bro, the boys that get in there is real killers, including me. So just keep watching, man. Talk your talk now. Ignore all those wins I just had. Go straight to this, but keep on. I'm gonna show you. I'm him. I got all the accolades and records to prove it. Watch this.
In the caption, he wrote, 2-0, no excuses from me, but y'all NARP should kill that hate, because my progress is going steadily up, and I'm down to clown, so you're gonna have to keep watching. You might as well enjoy it. The journey to the top starts tomorrow. And all you non-NARPs talking ish, don't forget y'all couldn't do half the ish I did after I retired from being the best at what I was in the NFL. LOL, tune in next time, guys. Signed, your favorite bad guy. LOL, love you. TJ Dillashaw recently responded to fans accusing him of taking TRT. TJ posted this to his Instagram. This person commented, "LMAO, you're on TRT?" TJ responded, "No, I'm on peptides. But yes, they have tripled my natural levels of testosterone. Feel amazing." Another person said, "Dude, how much gear are you on?" TJ replied, "On a few peptides." That's what I posted about. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Nate Marks. It says, "The interactions between Chandler and Conor was so awkward that it only makes sense that it was heavily edited." The second one's from Quagiggity Meyer. It says, "Chandler couldn't possibly have gone into this thinking he'd be accurately depicted by White and reality TV editing. He was set up to be the loser, no matter how much he or his team wins. It's Conor's show featuring everyone else because money." And the final one's from the Theo. It's in reference to Anthony Smith saying Glover Teixeira is mad at him. It says, "Glover might be mad at me. Anthony Smith. You attacked my family. Anthony Smith." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.